The Lexus RX 350 is a car that truly needs no introduction. The mid-sized luxury SUV is as comfortable as ever, with quality of life improvements and a fantastic fuel economy to boast of. Well-equipped, elegant, and composed, the Lexus RX 350 definitely deserves one of the segment's top spots on your wish list. So let's take a look at 10 reasons why you should buy the 2023 Lexus RX 350. It received a complete redesign. While just a year apart, the 2023 Lexus RX 350 shares nothing in common with the 2022 RX SUV. With a brand new design for the 2023 model year, the Lexus RX 350 is bolder than ever, and the new styling also reaches inside the cabin. Lexus has also done away with the previous V6 engine and now fitted the RX 350 with a turbocharged inline four-cylinder. One major gripe a lot of customers had with the previous model was the finicky touchpad, which is now thankfully gone, welcoming a new touchscreen infotainment system as well. Remains peppy with its new engine. The 2023 Lexus RX marks the fifth generation of the iconic and legendary vehicle series from the Japanese automaker. This time around, the Lexus RX 350 no longer runs on a V6 engine but rather a turbocharged inline 4, making healthy horsepower and torque, ensuring you never miss the V6. With 275 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque, the Lexus RX 350 remains peppy as ever. Lexus estimates that the RX 350 front-wheel drive variant will reach the 60 miles per hour mark from 0 in 7.5 seconds, while the all-wheel drive 350 should do the same in about 7.2 seconds. The inline 4 makes more power and torque than the RX 350h, the hybrid version of the SUV, which churns out 246 horsepower and 233 pound-feet of torque. Boasts a remarkable fuel economy. Fuel economy is one aspect where vehicles in this highly competitive luxury mid-sized SUV segment can gain the edge over the competition. Now that Lexus has thrown out the bigger V6 engine and replaced it with a four-cylinder unit, the fuel economy of the RX 350 gets pretty high and impressive estimates. The RX 350 should make an estimated 22 miles per gallon in the city, and that figure would go up to 29 miles per gallon on the highway. Of course, those figures would go a single unit down each on the all-wheel drive variant, which still makes for great fuel efficiency in this class. Elegant ride quality. The Lexus RX 350 has never been an SUV focused on enthusiasts, so this model doesn't need to be either. However, what it does excel at is giving the driver as well as the passengers a very cool and composed riding behavior, which makes for excellent ride quality even over fairly long distances. The fine-tuned suspension on the RX 350 eats bumps and dips without breaking a sweat, and body lean is not an issue as the SUV remains composed when turning. Over at the driver's side of things, the steering wheel is light and responsive. The stopping power on the brakes is quite sufficient, even in the hybrid unit, where regenerative braking is usually a hit-or-miss deal. Upscale and roomy cabin. Unlike the previous fourth generation of the RX 350, Lexus no longer offers a three-row variant. While larger families might strike the vehicle out now, the RX 350 is roomier than ever, with ample headroom and legroom at the front even for taller occupants. The rear seats are quite well cushioned and plush, and the legroom is aplenty. Add to that plenty of visibility through windows on all sides and the panoramic sunroof, and the luxury SUV has a cabin that isn't just comfortable but quite airy. Lexus offers synthetic leather upholstery as standard on the RX 350, along with front heated seats. It is one of the safest SUVs. While neither the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration nor the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety has rated the 2023 Lexus RX 350, we expect the SUV to build upon its 4 out of 5-star safety rating from 2022. Today, every vehicle, especially SUVs, needs to be as safe as possible, and Lexus would be remiss not to swing for the full 5 stars. With a plethora of standard safety features, though, we do fully expect the 2023 Lexus RX 350 to be one of the safest vehicles on the market. These standard safety features include collision warning systems that detect pedestrians and cyclists, automated emergency braking, traffic sign recognition, lane departure, lane keep assists, adaptive cruise control, and a host of other features. The infotainment unit is intuitive and functional. One major gripe that many Lexus owners have had over the past couple of years is the dreadful trackpad that came in the brand's cars to navigate the infotainment system. It was finicky at best and downright unresponsive at worst. Well, thankfully, Lexus has heard our calls and done away with it entirely, fitting the RX 350 with an all-new touchscreen infotainment system. A 9.8-inch display is standard, with the option of a 14-inch unit. Both displays are absolutely fantastic to look at and use, with crisp graphics. They are remarkably responsive, and we're happy to report that the infotainment unit on the RX 350 does come with a volume knob and 2 climate control knobs. The cockpit remains driver-focused. Lexus has designed the interior of the RX 350 to be connected to the driver. The steering wheel might not connect you to the road as much as you'd like, but the cockpit surely will. Buttons, knobs, and other features are placed at just the right angle to ensure ease of use, even during driving. In fact, the RX 350's entire infotainment system is slightly angled towards the driver's seat, which makes it easier to change any setting you'd need while never fully taking your attention away from the road ahead. A head turner. The Lexus RX 350 is a stunner to look at, and there's simply no other way to put it. Heralding in the next generation of the RX for Lexus, the front of the hood almost flows down into the signature spindle grille. Jewel-like headlamps flank the grille on either side, making for an extremely striking front fascia. Over on the rear, the 2 tail lamps from older generations are replaced by a single, distinct LED blade tail lamp running along the back of the SUV. The Lexus RX's angular edges exude elegance and power, and we'd like to spot this vehicle in our mirrors. It comes with plenty of features as standard. Lexus has ensured that the base RX 350 isn't just a car you skip over as the first in the lineup, which only gets a few features. In fact, the RX 350 has us actively impressed with just how many standard tech and safety features it boasts of. The RX 350 has a 9.8-inch touchscreen infotainment display, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, HD and satellite radio, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a 12-speaker stereo system. A power liftgate and heated front seats are standard on the RX 350. When it comes to safety, the RX 350 does come with a bevy of standard safety and assistance features, including but not limited to automatic high-beam headlights, blind spot monitoring, hands-free parallel and perpendicular parking assist, a heads-up display, and traffic jam assist.